What is up guys, bot investigator Solheim here, back with another botting video for Season of Mastery. So if you've been watching my videos from Classic WoW or in TBC Classic, you will probably know that I'm very against botting, and I made it a mission of mine to find and expose different bots in the game, and show you where they are, what they are doing, and just to be vocal about my stance on botting, and try to do my part in helping. Well, I'm trying to get rid of botting, but I don't have any power, and it's all up to Blizzard, and Blizzard seems to be doing absolutely nothing against this issue, but either way, I'm highlighting the issue itself, so let's go. One of the reasons I quit TBC Classic and went on to Season of Mastery instead was the blatant botting abuse in TBC Classic, and it really saddens me to say that botting is already starting in Season of Mastery, and it's on a much bigger scale than you might think. It took me exactly 11 minutes of running in the game, looking at 2 botting locations, and I found 6 different bots that I can already confirm are in fact bots, and that is just from 11 minutes. You can find a lot of bots very fast by just knowing where they are, or thinking about where they are, and there are some bot locations, or some farming locations, where a lot of bots will be. So right now I'm following this one warlock in Duskwood, and he is farming wolves and spiders. These bad boys can drop a lot of raw gold, and that is what the bots are looking for. They are looking for raw silver that they can farm and vendor, so they can purchase their mount at level 40, and past level 40 they can sell every single gold they get, and they might even be selling gold right now as well, instead of buying their own mount at level 40, just farming raw gold and selling that gold. That is pretty much what they're doing, and there are 2 really easy ways to identify these bots. Number 1 is the movement pattern. They will go straight towards their target, they will kill their target, and the second the target is dead, they will scan for another target and move right in that direction, like straight towards the target. It's very bot-like movements. And number 2 is their gear. They will always be running around in full BoE gear, and sometimes the BoE gear itself might make no sense, like using a ring with fire resistance on it makes absolutely no sense at level 30, but for some reason they are doing it, and you will see they are completely decked out in full bound and equip gear pieces all throughout. Now, a lot of the time, these bots will have both herbalism and skinning as their main professions. Skinning to make more raw gold as well, and herbalism just to have another gathering profession. And the bots will do absolutely absurd things to help you identify them even more easy. So, for example, this warlock that I've been following in Duskwood, now that he's going to vendor in Goldshire, the second he steps into the water, he's going to put on unending water, or unending breathing, or unending breath, basically allowing him to breathe underwater, just so he can cross the river. This is absolutely not needed, and no player with any, above 10 IQ would do this. Nobody would do that. It's just like some sort of thing they have in their botting program, where they can automatically put that on the second they have any contact with the water. Now next up you will see rogues as well. Rogues are the one huge botting class so far in Season of Mastery, and that is typically because they can stealth, and you will see them use this all the time. If you go out and try to find some bots right now, you will find them use stealth after every single kill, so they will kill a mob, go straight into stealth, and stealth their way to the next mob, then go out of stealth and kill that one, and go back into stealth. This is so they can avoid as many people seeing them as possible, and a lot less people will report them, because they can't see their bot-like movement, so they go into stealth to avoid being noticed. Once again, you will see the pattern of full BoE or bound on equip gear as well, and you will also see some fun movements from the bot as well. Now, once again, I also try to chat with them to try to engage any sort of communication, and with this bot right here, you can see he tries to go back into stealth, but he currently has 2 poison effects on him, so every single time he goes back into stealth, the poison ticks, taking him out of stealth, and that messes up the botting program, so he just stands still in position. Instead of sitting down to heal or do anything, he tries to re-engage stealth. The poison takes him back out of stealth, and he just stands here for like a minute, more than a minute as well, trying to re-engage back into stealth, and the poison takes him out, and do that on repeat. Now there are mainly three classes you will see botting right now in Season of Mastery, and that is Warlocks, Druids, and Rogues. Druids and Rogues, well, Druids have insane survivability, and they can solo stuff and heal themselves, and by playing Feral they can also use Stealth, and Rogues because they have Stealth, so you can stealth between enemies, so you don't get noticed by regular people, to get reported way less, and Warlocks because you have insane survivability and sustainability, and the way Warlocks usually play is that they put on 1 corruption on the target, and then they want the target to death, so they can essentially just keep on farming 24/7, while Rogues will need some health breaks to get back their health, so they will need to eat some food to regain health, or stand still for like a minute and wait for their spirit or their HP 5 to get them back up to full health. Now this location right here in Duskwood is incredibly popular for botting, and I'm willing to bet if you go here right now on your server you will find some bots as well, so go ahead and go here and test it out and see if you can find someone. But I'm also going to show you one more location that has also been infested by bots lately, and that is in Stranglethorn Vale. I went to Stranglethorn Vale myself just to check out if there's any bots on my server, and I could find 2 people that I can pretty much confirm are bots, and they are also, once again, they're using stealth after every single mob. This one is using a fire resistance ring as well, which is the one I mentioned. Makes absolutely no sense to use that at this level, but they are buying full BOE, so they don't really care about the stats. They're just buying BOE items to give themselves some more damage, and also just to make themselves look more believable. They're also using the main gouge level 29 daggers for some reason, and you will see the next rogue as well using the exact same weapons, and after this guy kills something, he's going to go back into stealth and go directly towards the next mob. So right over here you can see we find another rogue as well, so let's just go ahead and inspect that guy. Now this guy is using the exact same weapons as the previous rogue, so if you go and check out the weapons, he's using the same level 29 vendorable daggers that you can buy from a vendor, so the same daggers, and all of the other items are BOE items, so they're just leveling up or they're botting their way up, and they buy BOE items. Now you can see he's re-engaging stealth right after killing the mob, and he's standing still. The reason for this is that around him right now there's no mobs available, and the botting program scans for available mobs or mobs that are alive, and it can't find anything, so it stands still until a mob respawns, and you will see the second a mob respawns, he will go in a bot-like pattern right towards where the mob spawns, like in a direct line from where we are standing right now, and right towards the mob. Right now you can see him sprinting. That's the mob right there, he's sprinting towards the mob. Now the mage tagged it first, he's going to go straight towards, in a straight line towards the next mob as well. Once again in a bot-like pattern, using sprint and everything, re-engaging the mob, and right after killing it, it's going to loot the mob and go back into stealth. This makes me really sad to see, and what makes me even more sad is that I know Blizzard won't do anything about this. I'm planning to make a returning video to TBC Classic as well to check out the botting situation over there, because I don't really think it's changed too much. Even though Blizzard says that they are banning bots, I have proof of the exact opposite. So yeah, I don't have any faith in this ever being fixed, and these bots will just keep on ruining the market, and it really pisses me off. Either way, and that's the video, guys. Bots are now available, or they're out there in Season of Mastery. Make sure if you ever see one of these, report them right away. Hopefully we might have an impact, and that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, or want to help spread awareness of the botting issue, leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, and subscribe for more Season of Mastery videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.